do you?
5 years ago, I proposed and then had cold feet. If she did that to me, I probably would have left her alone back in the day. If she would have left, it would have showed me my F-ups, my mess-ups, you know what I'm saying? It would have really showed me the really person that I was deep down by hurting her.
Dr. Nicole, I really wish you could just jump inside my body. I want this man. I just feel like everything, I just don't know how, I don't know how to connect it back. It's like I feel like some of my feelings are gone. But I don't,
I know you're angry at what he did. Is there a part of you that's angry because you stayed?
Yep.
I was more angry at myself than I was at Hollywood for making that decision to stay after he hurt me, after he made his decision. It kind of hurt more because I really realized I hadn't forgiven myself.
If you keep rewinding and going back and beating up yourself because you decided to see what it would be beyond a very embarrassing, hurtful moment, then you really don't give yourself a whole lot of credit for the fact that you did what you thought was right at the time. You guys may have been attached and you started pulling fingers back with the actions and the behaviors, and then you guys started moving away, partly for her to protect herself.
I beat myself up a lot, knowing that I hurt her, man. Honestly, I've been waiting 2 years right now. I know I'm ready to be married, but she's still, on the fence about it.
Can you forgive yourself and support the decision that you made to stay and see who the two of you could be together?
Having my date and my woman in the same room was something that I never thought I'd experienced. It makes me feel awkward because of that tension that was there, and I knew Tamika was upset.
I'm a radio personality.
Really?
Got my own show.
That's an exciting job.
It is. It's fun. So, when you first saw me, what was your reaction?
Very pretty.
Okay. I was about to say, girl, where your man at? I love meeting new people. I think he's a really cool guy. Very nice looking, some male testosterone going on, and we'll see what happens. You worried about what you saying? You be honest?
Nah. I think she'll be okay.
You think?
Just the fact that you came to the house and that probably kind of threw her off a bit.
Are you trying to ruffle her feathers a little bit to kind of make her mad?
Yeah. I was kind of happy at the reaction, actually.
Cause she looked like she was about to cut your throat when I knocked at that door.
Does that not say how much she cares about me?
It does. When you leave that door open, there's a possibility somebody can come in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you lacking at home?
What am I lacking?
Yes, what are you lacking at home?
I just want her to trust me.
I feel like he's having a lot of different issues with her trust, and she's very insecure about where their relationship is and where it stands. And, I was just like, okay, let's clear the air. What's going on? What's happening? Why do you think she does not trust you?
We've had issues in the beginning. I'm always having to show her that I got your back, I love you, and I'm here for you,
Is that tiring?
I thought Jazzy was great during the date. At the same time, I still had Tamika in the back of my mind.
You ready to go home and get dogged out and sleep on it?
Get dogged out.
You know she gonna beat you up, right?
No.
He gonna beat you up.
I think deep down she knows I know how to carry myself.
That's what you think, but I'm a woman, so I already know. So you ready to go?
Oh, so you making a drink?
And you know, it's one of them days.
You getting to it tonight. What we doing tonight?
I don't know. It might turn into a situation. My son's name is Zion. He is an extension of me. He's 12 years old. He lives in North Carolina with his mom. He comes and stays with me in the summertime, and the plan is for my son to come live with me as he enters high school.
What do you think about me?
I mean, he said you're cool. The life I picture in the future is definitely with Shay and Zion. We're all living under the same roof. What about you? What you think?
We couldn't really go out as much, and we had to have a third person at dinner with us.
Yeah. But do you feel like you can be comfortable with that? Like what if that was like long term?
Another summer, I'm down for. But a whole, living with us is a different conversation.
Yeah. It's just the lifestyle that's gonna change. It's a tough situation to be in, but it's something I gotta do.
I'm gonna make it to where when she pull it off, it's gonna fall. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. We going on these dates and we gonna be ourselves.
I like funny guys. If a guy's funny, you can't stay mad at them for too long. I never dated somebody in a relationship before, but I will say if I like them and there's a strong connection, I'm open to it.
She was coming towards me. My heart was beating kind of fast because she's very pretty, got beautiful hair. She had a good energy about herself.
Are you ready to get beat down?
Hey, I don't lose. I'm very competitive. I'm letting you know now. How you doing?
Hey, hugs.
Yeah, I was about to give you that. So look, how you spell your name? Cause
Passionate like the word.
for real? You tall too.
Is that a problem?
No, I like climbing trees. I'm saying like, it's a beautiful oak
I
tree.
got
See
what
how
you
your
meant.
trees are pretty they are?
Why gotta be an oak tree though? I'm
Like-
from St. Martinville.
Oh yeah, the little small country when you roll
Don't
through.
watch
Yeah.
it.
We look like we could be related.
We do.
How long has it been since you had a man?
Since I had a man or since I was in a relationship?
Both.
You mind your business, mind your business.
Both. I gotta know you, Dad.
A real relationship, my daughter is 7.
So what's your little girl name? I just started playing this game, but I did try to cheat, so I fixed it, so I'm gonna let you go first.
No, I need to play for something.
Whoever wins, they get to pick the next date.
You know what it's about?
What is it about?
Making it hard for you next.
You like it hard?
I don't know what you're talking about, do you?
I'm talking about the game.
I like earthy stuff. I like anything with energy with it.
For real?
I'm sorry, see, I'm such a team.
What kind of men you like, though?
Funny guys.
For real? So far, I'm kind of funny or I'm lame to you?
Funny looking.
Ooh, that was...
I'm playing.
Hey, I'll take it.
You have a good vibe to you.
Thank you. You too, like your spirit just like
Yeah.
cool. I met some people before where they shy.
Oh, you're gonna knock that down. Put that back. I want to do a pottery class.
She's very tall and beautiful, but I know I'm the better Jenga player because I'm very competitive. I let her win. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like I've gotten to the point where everything we do is us. And it's like we almost a package deal now.
I hope that he notices my intellect and my conversation and my energy, so he's not just focusing solely on what I look like.
Those things I like to do that's separate from you is kind of like,
I wanted to slap Mike when he opened the door and he was just smiling from ear to ear, like he just really liked what he saw. That made me upset.
Yeah, I don't need to talk about anything.
No. You need to change your shirt.
Nah, you like my shirt?
It don't matter if she like your shirt.
We both wearing black.
Kind of low-key matching a
All
little
right,
bit.
cool. But
Nice meeting you, Shay.
If I could say one thing to Whitney, I would say, keep your hands off my man.
I think everybody was excited for the date, except Shay.
I didn't really know she was gonna be there, and I was like, oh, okay. She was a little aggressive.
You know what I mean? What are you looking for in a dude?
I just want a gentleman, like somebody who knows how to treat a woman, who isn't disrespectful, who wants something more.
I feel like you're describing me, though, I ain't gonna lie.
I, for the longest time, didn't want to get married or have kids.
For real?
Yeah, for years. But I realized after I got out of this relationship that I was in, that it wasn't that I didn't want that, I just didn't want it with that person.
You cool with not having kids yourself, all good.
I don't have to physically push out a child to still have that love to give.
I tell you, I'm so happy you said that. I have a 12-year-old.
You have a 12-year-old?
He's in middle school now. He's gonna come live with me through high school.
High school, okay,
Yeah.
that's good. He should be with you.
For some people, that's a deal breaker.
I've never been one to apply pressure for anything.
Me too.
Why are you guys in this situation, if that's not being too invasive?
Man. When I first met her, she was still kind of like dealing with an ex.
Okay.
So we were like good for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, we were just hanging out, getting to know each other, and then she kind of disappeared.
Oh, dang.
Kind of feel like I got abandoned a little bit.
Yeah.
Now she wants to get married, and I'm like, we don't have to.
Okay.
You know, I'm not saying.
Does she like apply pressure?
Yeah, there's some pressure.
Do you really want to get married under duress? Like, that's a recipe for disaster, and I don't believe in that. My assessment of their relationship is that it seems like if he could have his foot out the door, he would. Either you want to be with me or you don't. It's just that simple. Yeah, I'm more interested in the commitment than I am.
Me too.
It's just like,
she's a lot of fun. I think that it's just a natural attraction there that's kind of being put on hold just because the situation we're in. It's kind of hard to do that right now without breaking boundaries. It's a really tough position for me to be in. It's like a temptation. Our whole vibe is like so natural.
I know, right?
So
I have that effect on people.
What do you want to tell me about Vince and Tamika?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go. Does she even know you're going through something?
Yeah. Well, you can't say that. I tell you about everything. I feel like I open up, but she may think that.
What am I missing here? What's happening, Tamika? What are you feeling?
I feel like my main issue is that he is blaming me for what happened in the beginning. He's saying that it's on me for entertaining it when he told me what the situation was.
We had a few trust issues from a woman that I was dealing with that spilled over into the situation me and Tamika were trying to develop. It was fully done for me, but it wasn't fully done for the woman that I was dealing with.
I don't have to be here.
I've never said it's your fault. I said that you entertained her, which you did. So who is your loyalty like, with her or me?
The question that you have to ask yourself is do you want to create a safe place for you and her to reattach?
I do say certain things to, spare her feelings, but I think by me sparing Tamika's feelings does hinder mine, though, because my full truth is not getting out there. When she came and saying, hey, this person is messaging me, she's telling me this, she's telling me that, I was crushed. That hurt more than anything.
that thing that you do doesn't matter. We can't do that.
Yeah.
What you're doing is a false shutdown. You saying it, but you don't really mean it. If you need something, ask for what you need. If you don't have language for it, give yourself some time to say, I need to find language to tell you what I need, versus telling you I don't need anything, and you looking at me recognizing I need something, and then you feel bad because you can't give me what I need, and I feel bad because you can't give me what I need.
When I shut down and say never mind, it's because I don't want him to think that I'm nagging or like here she goes again kind of thing. So I'm
How's it working? Is it working? Because we try not to do things that don't work. Right? We got to move on this journey so that you can figure out what you're going to do. You have to move to move.
How was yours, huh? You had a date?
You know what? She was pretty. Yeah, and that's just.
Like she was attracted, like you was attracted to her?
Yeah. She had body, everything.
People try to make it seem like you're shallow when you think that way, but the fact you got to be attracted to him.
That's the first thing.
Yeah. She show up and she just like, she bad as hell coming to the door. And I get stuck. I'm like, wow.
Wait, she was fire, like off the chain?
Yeah.
1 to 10, give it to me.
Actually, she remind me of Shay, personality-wise.
Really?
Yeah, they real, it's like, she the life of the party type of girl. Honestly, I've never loved anybody like I love Shay. She's the best woman I've ever been with in my life. But right now, Whitney is a temptation. So I don't know how often you can tempt someone and then think that it's gonna be like a good result.
Before you get married, did you do everything you ever wanted to do in life as far as with other women?
Pretty much.
For real?
Threesome.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's why I'm going with it. I'm about to run into y'all. I ain't never had a threesome before.
For real?
And I want one. Before I get married, I want to, you know what I'm saying?
But what Ashley talking about, though?
Ashley gonna tell me, I'll give you a threesome. She gonna straighten one side of her hair and have one side curling. And she gonna be like,
different women.
I told her, I don't want a threesome with you. I want two new chicks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how you gonna pull that one off.
That might be impossible.
Y'all wanna know what my other fantasy is, bro? Don't laugh at me, y'all.
What?
I wanna do it with a little person. I wanna spin them. I wanna flip them. I think it'll be fun. Yeah.
Everybody think about that, though.
For real?
I ain't never thought about that. I hope Ashley let him do it one day. Maybe he can have a threesome with Ashley and a little person. Have you told her about that? Nah.
A lot to unpack this week. Did she live up to her name?
Passionate was cool.
Okay.
Passionate was tall as hell, though. We played Jingle.
Okay.
I let her win, by the way. Honestly, she had it going on.
Ashley, you went on a first date with Andre. Let's hear how things went.
He was really nice, easy to talk to. Anything I asked him, it was no hesitation. He was forthcoming, and it was just pleasant. He gave me a little massage. Ooh. Just on the hands, come on. We had a good time. He was, we're talking about family.
Hey.
Always trying to see what time it was.
Wait. How did you feel about it?
I was cool. I was at home cooling this time. I wanted to go on 50 dates. Until she feel like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I know I don't want nothing else.
I see a lot of growth between the two of you because from where you started to now, it seems like it's more openness.
Yeah, because we talked after our session with you. I let her know, like, I'm good. Like, I ain't stressing no more. I ain't tripping. I ain't bucking. I ain't hype. you know.
I'm very excited. I'm feeling very hopeful.
In the beginning, I wasn't the dude that I am now. What I learned was, for the process, I gotta let her shine, you dig? I gotta let the bird fly a little bit.
I thought he was cute. He told a lot of jokes. They were corny at times, but it was still funny.
Did it meet your expectations?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think it had anything to do with him. It was more so myself, because in the back of my mind, I was thinking about Vince.
Okay.
There was no spark. It wasn't no, oh, okay, let's get to know each other. It was more.
Oh. How was it dating someone new for the first time?
It was pretty weird at first. You know, she came to the house when we were in the middle of conversation. She already was on 10, like.
Okay.
Oh, really? Like.
I'm just being a hater because she had a nice body.
Any chemistry?
She had a good personality, so for me, that's pretty big. Us even being able to hold the conversation and laugh and giggle, I look for that.
I was thinking, oh, he's probably out kikiing with this girl, and as she's walking by, he's probably looking at her booty. Like my mind was just going crazy.
You create a lot of the narrative, and you take off like a bullet train. The problem with your narrative creation is you're creating it all by yourself.
Yeah.
The worst part about it is that you're missing out on the opportunity to be loved.
Yeah.
What you get to do next time is give each other enough room to really go on the date.
I thought he was cute. He had his hair cut. I love when people have their hair cut on the first date. Like, that's one of my biggest things. Our body language, we just kind of leaned into each other.
Okay.
How about you, Michael? How was your date?
Oh, man. Okay. Similar to Vince, they knocked on the door.
Okay.
And when I opened the door, I just see someone's like, hey, I'm Whitney, I'm your date. She caught me off guard. I'm like, wow, you know, like she was gorgeous. When we were walking in, like, she walked ahead of me and, you know, I was able to check her out a little bit. But that was about it.
You had attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you had chemistry?
We definitely had some chemistry. I got swept up somehow and we exchanged numbers. Whitney and I, we texted a little bit back and forth. Honestly, it was very innocent. Like, we just literally just complimented each other on how the date went. She texted me like, if I have some free time later, we can link up again later.
Okay. It's true time. Did you go out with her again?
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
No. I told her I would be busy. Yeah, and then, you know, that was it.
Your intention is what?
I was trying to just be open to the process to see if I really connect with her now. I mean, because there was the initial attraction, initial chemistry, and, you know, I was just giving myself the opportunity to see if it's a real spark.
Shay, how does that make you feel?
Angry. Texting was a definite boundary because that's just a way to communicate outside of the date, and we don't need that. Like, no. He could go a different route.
Okay.
I would be devastated.
You'll be devastated because?
I feel like he's the love of my life.
That's big.
But does he feel the same way is the question.
If he can't meet you where you are, somebody else will. You have to honor yourself first so that you can honor him. And you gotta honor all of your feelings first so that you can honor her. Otherwise, we just playing.
We have our boundaries, but just trying to tote that line of like experiencing everything you're supposed to experience in this process and not pissing off your, your girlfriend.
I asked you to approach these dates as your true self, without any baggage from the past. I really wanted you to have fun. So what is one thing that you really enjoyed that you lost touch with?
I like the clean slate of it.
She just like, that's how I am. We
like
just alike.
That's crazy. It's weird.
So if I hurt you, then I have to dispose of you. Literally like trash.
That's what I used to feel.
I was just about to say that.
If you can feel the hurt, that means there's a level of vulnerability one to the other, and then you have to figure out how to correct and create something new. If you dispose of everything that breaks, you'll never have anything, because you're human. That's the objective, to create something better than what you broke, right? Vince, what do you think you might have lost?
There were things that she used to do in the beginning of our relationship. She used to address me as daddy.
Oh my God.
It made me feel a certain type of way. Excuse me for getting teary-eyed, but that's how much, you know, that stuff means to me, you know.
I feel bad. Like, dang it, now he's making me cry. I feel really bad. I'm finally listening to, like, what he did hurt me, and all I've been focused on is, you hurt me, you hurt me. I don't know, I'm sorry for always thinking about my feelings.
I've worked hard to let her know and make sure that, you know, I'm doing the right things and I'm the person for her. I couldn't imagine life without her.
Let's find out if the first date was interesting enough to deserve a second date. Now, Ashley.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want a second date with Andre?
I think I'm going to pass. I just feel like I want a new date.
I don't want to go on a date with passion. I do want to go on another date. That's the point of the whole story at the end, to put a ring on it.
Would you like a second date with Everson?
No, I'll pass.
Do you want a chance for a second date?
I'd actually like to see someone else. I'd actually like to explore other territory.
It's conflicting just because I really do like Whitney, and I'm really intrigued and want to get to know her. And then I have Shay on the other side who is looking at me like, what am I doing? Yeah, I really love Shay, and I don't want to make her mad, so I don't know what I'm gonna do right now.
Do you want another chance to see her?
It kind of shocked me because, you know, she a good-looking girl, but if you want to see what's out there, you got to do what you got to do.
He better not do it. He better come up with the right response.